Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. As Anglia Ruskin's academic registrar, it is both my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Cambridge Corn Exchange for this evening's Anglia Ruskin graduation ceremony. We've all gathered here today to celebrate the success of the class of 2019. The origins of graduation ceremonies can be traced back to the 15th century, and the tradition has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step. And graduation symbolizes the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. Each graduand will cross the stage and shake hands with the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to symbolize their transition to this new role. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of our ceremony, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates to the community of scholars. And as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring our ceremony to a close. During proceedings, those graduating with higher research awards will have their hoods placed upon them by the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to indicate that they have attained the very highest levels of academic achievement. So now, all the introductions are over, and we can begin our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Aletta Norval, to address you all. Deputy Vice-Chancellor.
Distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends, colleagues, as Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, it's my very great pleasure to join you this evening at your graduation ceremony. First of all, to all of those graduating this evening, my congratulations on reaching this milestone and graduating from your chosen course. Today is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for each of you to take stock, reflect, and celebrate your achievements to date, but also to look forward to the exciting careers that stretch out in front of you. And whatever career you enter, you are the future. You now have the opportunity and the responsibility to embrace and promote change, to implement new ideas and new ways of working. The passion, energy, and commitment that led you to undertake your ARU degree and gave you the strength and resilience to succeed can now be applied to building your careers and realizing your aspirations. Whether your future lies in education, health, social care, business, law, technology, or the arts, with your passion and your expertise, you really can now make a difference, helping society address the challenges that we all face, nationally and globally. And we will have succeeded in our task if we have helped you to develop the skills, confidence, and determination to influence and lead your professions, to promote change and achieve your ambitions. As well as serving our students, we at ARU are fully committed to serving our region and the communities in which we are based. Economic development, social inclusion, business support, tackling health inequalities. These are all fundamentally important elements of our mission, transforming lives through innovative, inclusive, and entrepreneurial education and research. And our reach extends well beyond the eastern region in which we are based. We are a genuinely global community of students and researchers. We attract students from over 170 countries, and they flourish with us because they find a second home here. And our researchers too have worldwide reach and impact. Our Vision and Eye Research Institute, for example, is leading life-changing research into the avoidance and management of diabetic retinopathy across South Asia. And our colleagues in our Medical Technology Research Center have recently won funding to develop accurate and affordable wearable technology to monitor the respiratory rates of newborn infants in refugee camps. So in our research, as in our education, we're having real, tangible impact on people's lives, and that's something we can all be proud of. The last academic year has been very successful for ARU. We opened our new School of Medicine in Essex, opened law clinics in Cambridge and Chelmsford. We became the UK's second largest university provider of degree apprenticeships. We were named one of the top 150 universities in the world for health education. And we were chosen to host the 2020 British Science Festival. Our researchers have won grants from world-class funders, including the European Research Council, the Leverhulme Trust, the Alzheimer's Society, and the Medical Research Council. and awards including a Churchill Fellowship, an OBE, and a BAFTA nomination. And our students too have won innumerable prizes: the Victoria and Albert Illustration Award, a Royal Television Society Award, and the Chartered Management Institute's Apprentice of the Year Award. But above all, we define our success as a university by the positive impact we have on the lives of our students and the communities we serve. And for us to succeed, we will need your support, our newest alumni. Because the support we receive from our alumni and our friends really matter, adding value to the education we provide for our students and supporting our researchers to push boundaries. So please help us build links with your networks and your professions and spread the word about your university. Before I close, I would like to pay special tribute to your family and friends who have provided you with their constant support throughout your education. You and we owe them our sincere gratitude. I would also like to acknowledge and thank my colleagues, the staff right across Anglia Ruskin University, for their tireless commitment and professionalism and their profound contribution to all aspects of your courses. So once again, my profound congratulations to you all. I do hope you enjoy your evening. I wish you well wherever your ARU degree takes you. And please, do stay in touch. ARU is your university for life, and our success and your success are inextricably linked. Thank you.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, thank you. So now we come to our main business for this evening's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I now call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Gary Packham, to come to the podium to present to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Business and Law. Professor Packham.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduands from the Faculty of Business and Law. For the award of Master of Business Administration, Denise Abella Camilleri. Hanal Joyce Asseret. Dorothy Ann Aquilina. Joanne Aquilina. Letitia Maria Buttigieg. Philip Coulier. Caroline Francis Camilleri. Mariana Camilleri. Sandro Camilleri. Jerome Carana Celia. Abigail Cremona. Franceli Dupexec. Francine Ferrugia. Evelyn Finech. Ursula Crystal Giglianti. Gianluca Giorgino. Nakarin Mahaguna. Donna Micallef. Amy Jo Missive. Carol Missy Peplow. Tuxi Osman. Lakshmi Narasimhan Rama Siranivasan. Ofila Rodriguez. Lisa Samut. Victoria Sukivova. Julian Ukan. Thomas Daniel van der Ven. Maria Victoria Vasella. Ramona Samit Grech. Punsarina Ramesha Gaganaji. Navodi Karawasan. Maylin Kadifu Wakuku. Rajveer Singh Sangera. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Packham, thank you. Each year, Anglia Ruskin University makes a small number of Student Leader Awards, which recognise, celebrate and reward exceptional contributions to Anglia Ruskin and the wider community through extracurricular activity. Recipients of these awards have exhibited exemplary leadership skills and demonstrated that their work has benefited their fellow students and the wider community. Of the over 7,000 Anglia Ruskin graduates invited to our 2019 graduation ceremonies, only 6 have been selected for one of these esteemed awards. I now call upon Will Hill, Deputy Head of the Cambridge School of Art, to read the citation for the Student Leader Award for today's recipient, Blessing Rami.
Anglia Ruskin University has established a process for awarding up to 6 annual Vice-Chancellor Student Leader Awards. And these awards aim to recognise, celebrate and reward exceptional contributions to Anglia Ruskin and to the wider community through their extracurricular activity. Recipients need to have shown exemplary leadership skills and to be able to demonstrate that their work has benefited their fellow students and the wider community and their fellow employment. Blessing Rami, graduate of the BA Honours Graphic Design, is one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2019. As the president of the Graphic Design Society, Blessing collaborated with other societies to help produce their promotional designs and branding. This also provided opportunities for creative students to expand their portfolios. The Society was the winner of the Most Improved Society in 2018, as well as being nominated for other awards. Alongside her studies, Blessing became the campaign rep for BME, Black and Minority Ethnic students, raising awareness of the BME student experience. Blessing held forums and received feedback, which led to further forums being created for other minority groups. Blessing has been a course representative and has helped to initiate several new ways of working that have now been successfully implemented. Blessing has also been a welcome buddy for 2 years, mentoring several students and ensuring they settle into university life. As a student ambassador, Blessing has assisted on Welcome Days, Welcome Week, and many other events. Due to going above and beyond her extracurricular roles, Blessing was the winner of the SU Outstanding Contribution of the Year Award. Her many volunteering roles have shown her as an excellent ambassador for the Student Union. While completing the ARU Employability Programme, Blessing's leadership and communication abilities, combined with her volunteering experience, have given her a valuable set of skills that she can take with her in the future. Blessing, we are very proud of you. Well done for being recognised as one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2019.
Blessing, many congratulations, very well done. We now continue with our main business for today's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I now call upon Pro-Vice Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Sally Wade, to come to the podium to present to the Deputy Vice Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences. Professor Wade.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences for the award of Certificate of Higher Education, Arts, Humanities, Laura Ferrier. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Computer Games Art, Haider Al-Bayati. Sasha Ann Chloe Best. Katerina Bocharova. George Birch. Goncalo Caracol dos Santos. Fabio Ferreira. Kyan Reid Dunty. Paulo Felipe Ferreira Soares. Luke Frost. Adrian Horodowski. Alexander Javon. Abdul Khan. Matthias Moley. And also receiving the BA Computer Games Art Course Achievement Prize, Emily Pritchard. Rohan Sochomsky. Vimala Ruben Thiruchel Vanajiagam. It's not that good. Daniel Frederick Sherwood Wilson. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computer Gaming Technology, Ashton Barber. Jamie Benjamin. Samuel Braybook. Liam Callahan. Jack Michael Chesney. Alexander Clark. Nunu Coelho Forea. And also receiving the BSc Computer Gaming Technology Course Achievement Prize, Samuel Crowley. Liam Dickinson. Christopher Fincham. Liam Gilliland. Anthony Godeko. Anurada Hall. Matthew Darren Allen Haywood. Edward James. Bradley Andrew Jowett. Sergio Matsak. Connor McNamara. Diego Figueiredo. Mark Nixon. Joshua Olsen. Thomas William Prentice. Llewellyn Rhodes. Jordan Russell. Rhys Sewell. Matthew Stageman. Thomas C. Dominic Waldowski. Sky Breeze. Alexander Watson. And Dan Whiteley. For the award of Master of Science Computer Games Development, Computing, Bruno Gonzalez. Victor Isoff. Demetrius Kiotziglu. Yes, right. For the award of Master of Arts Computer Games Development Art, Madeline Grace Genevieve Bogatsky. Robert Brittenham. Tim Burrows. David Gabriel Lee. Sabrina Minter. Irina Matusi. Rian. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours English Language, Yu Yan Lu. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Photography and also receiving the Tempest Photography Prize, Tom Alfuth. Sheikh Bashir. Karen Bennett. Melanie Louise Bennett. Emily Grace Bevans. Amy Lauren Britton. Sophie Hammond. Yeah. Estelle Stanislova Histrova, sorry. It's not you, it is you. Iona Tekla Karitsi. Louis Paul Mayo. Laura Jane Malloy. Samuel Robbins. Leah K. Kusethna. Phoebe Sophia Smith. And Lucy Twyford. And also receiving the Eton Photographic Portrait Prize, Paul Westhead. No. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Interior Design, Maram Alaya. Jack Dunn. Mohammed Hazala. Georgia Miller. Sophie Mutton. Camilla S. Darino. Jiachin Chi. This isn't your Louis, right? Louis Romando Sire. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Fashion Design, Juliet Barnes. Antonio Carulli. Amanda Louise Clarkson. Roberto Alexander Duarte Sabala. Shanu Malimbu. Charis Gamutia. Machi Paliboda. Davina Pancholi. Rina Panassa. Anna Maria Pittis. Ella Maxine Siggers. Melanie Warner. Yen Ching Wong. For the award of Masters of Arts Fashion Design, Wan Xuan Wei Li. Li Han Lau. Alessia Daru. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Fine Art, Daniel Almeida. Louise Fatizzo. Renata Zuzuna Philip. Tanya Felipa Gomez Texera. Yuzu Kanazawa. Phoebe Rose Lizimore. Jasmine Marsh. Liberty Marie Morrison. Katrina Nash. Louise Phillips. Clarissa Rangel. And also receiving the Dr. Supani Ghazili Fine Art Prize, Ashley Jane Robinson. Yes. Sunny Dean Sareton. Jenny Louise Suter. Florence Ellen Margaret Stearmont. And Catherine Twiggs. Next, okay. For the award of Masters of Arts Fine Art, for the award of Masters of Arts Applied Linguistics and TESOL, Gökhan Kazimoglu. So I'm back there, okay. And now for the award of Masters in Fine Art, Cathy Faithfull. We now have a posthumous award of Masters of Arts, Fine Arts for Ryan John James Williams. Ryan's brother Jake will across the stage to acknowledge this award. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Wade, thank you. Each year, Anglia Ruskin confers a number of honorary awards on individuals outstanding in their field of endeavour and who we hope will act as a source of inspiration to those of you crossing the platform today. Their stunning achievements should motivate us all by reminding us that our own success to date is merely a starting point. And they pose the question, shouldn't we too aspire to success such as theirs? I now call upon the head of the Cambridge School of Art, Dr. Harriet Richards, to come to the podium to read the citation for the award of Doctor of Arts honoris causa for Mark Coulier.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you Mark Coulier for the award of Doctor of Arts honoris causa. Mark Coulier is an Academy Award-winning makeup artist, creative director of one of Europe's leading makeup effects companies and celebrated ARU alumnus. Born in Leyland in Lancashire, Mark attended Hutton Grammar School before coming to our university in the mid-1980s to study illustration. Soon after graduating, Mark stumbled across a book on prosthetic makeup that would change his life. Inspired by what he'd seen, Mark set about developing the skills that would turn him into a creative artist of global renown. After a year of further study at the London College of Fashion, Mark spent time on a placement with Image Animation, a leading effects studio. Soon afterwards, equipped with his newfound knowledge, he began to win freelance work with some of London's leading special effects companies. His big break came in 1988, when he was appointed special makeup technician on the movie Hellbound, and this set the tone for the first phase in his career during the early 90s, when Mark worked chiefly on horror and science fiction films. He was one of the artists responsible for the BAFTA award-winning creature effects in Alien 3. By the mid-90s, Mark had gained a wealth of experience as well as a growing reputation for his ability to create characters from the ground up, taking them from concept through to completion. In 1996, he set up his own company, Coulier Creatures Effects, specializing in prosthetic makeup and props for film, TV, and theatre. And the list of Hollywood hits in Mark's portfolio began to grow as he worked on blockbusters like Star Wars Episode 1 and The Mummy. By 2010, Coulier Creatures Effects had become one of the best and most innovative prosthetic makeup studios in the business, with Mark doing extraordinary work to create the horrific burn injuries suffered by Niki Lauda in the Ron Howard movie Rush, and in the same year, aging characters over 30 years in the Nelson Mandela biopic, Long Walk to Freedom. Perhaps his most famous or infamous role to date has been as key prosthetic makeup artist on the Harry Potter series of films, in which he was responsible for bringing to life the character of Voldemort. Mark has worked on more than 50 films and has become one of the most sought-after artists in the industry, working closely with many Hollywood superstars. He has collected countless awards, including 3 BAFTAs, 3 Primetime Emmy Awards, and 2 Best Makeup Oscars for his transformation of Meryl Streep in The Iron Lady in 2011, and in 2014 for his work with Tilda Swinton in the Grand Budapest Hotel. He's also been nominated twice for the forthcoming 29 BAFTAs for his work on Stan and Ollie and on Bohemian Rhapsody. This is not the first time our university has sought to recognise Mark's achievements. He received the Alumni Success in Business Award in 2015. Yet, his ongoing innovation, his ability to stretch the boundaries of his craft and to delight audiences around the world all provide ample cause to celebrate his continuing success. As an Academy Award-winning creative artist, Mark will be an inspirational role model for our film and illustration students here at ARU. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I hereby invite you to confer on Mark Coulier for the award of Doctor of Arts, honoris causa.
As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I hereby confer on you, Dr. Mark Coulier, the award of Doctor of Arts, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Wow, there's a doctor in the house, oh my word. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests and students, I'm truly honoured and delighted to receive this award. Some of you here today will be fortunate enough to have a very good idea of where your passions lie and what career you'd like to follow. I'm pretty sure there are others of you who, having spent years studying, still do not have a particular direction or are still worried about where your particular passions lie. Many years ago, my oldest friend at secondary school, also called Mark, who I've known since I was 11 years old, reminded me a while ago that I had told him when I was about 13 that I wanted to make creatures and do makeups for films. I thought that it was years later, when I was in Cambridge, that this idea formulated, but no, it had been earlier when I was 13. I had told him this after discovering a fantasy film magazine in my local town of Preston in Lancashire, not having the faintest idea how to get into the film industry and thinking that actually it was probably an impossible dream. Remember, this is a long time before social media or the internet, and not long after people were using carrier pigeons and smoke signals to send messages. I had this idea, but I didn't know how to progress it. My careers teacher was hopeless. When I suggested studying art, he came back with, "Don't study art, you'll never make a living." He was our art teacher as well. So I promptly decided to ignore him completely and try and infiltrate the film world through art or through the art department, or something along those lines. I did A-levels and then went on to study illustration here in Cambridge at this college. One day I was wandering through Cambridge Market and I came across the book that was mentioned in the speech before. It was called The Techniques of Three-Dimensional Makeup by a makeup artist called Lee Bagan. The book laid out all the techniques and was a complete revelation to me. It was like discovering how a magic trick was done. I devoured the book from cover to cover, suddenly had a good idea how these things were done and how these film characters that I was seeing on screen were achieved. The Godfather, The Exorcist, The Elephant Man. All the materials lists were American, annoyingly, but with a bit of determination, I sourced things in the UK and trucked off to the famous makeup shop listed in the book in London called Charles H. Fox in Covent Garden, still there. I bought my first bag of plaster and life casting kit and set about casting my own head with the help of a couple of friends. Lots of determination and a lot of hard work enabled me to get ahead and pursue my chosen career. Around the same time, my friend Mark had passed his apprenticeship as an electrician. He did very well, became an accomplished electrician and on to be a heating engineer as well. We were having a chat many years later, and he was really unhappy working in the job that he actually hated. I asked him why he didn't try and change tack, do something a bit different. What would he do if he had the choice? He decided to go to drama school and retrain. He became an actor. He starred in EastEnders for a while and other things. After a few years, again, he was finding it difficult, and again he changed tack and decided that he wanted to become a pilot. Crazy. Again, choosing something that he would love to do. He paid for his own lessons. He worked really hard and eventually passed all his flying tests, and now he flies jets for Air Canada. My point here is that we inspired each other. He encouraged me at a very early age, never thought I was mad because I wanted to make monsters for a living, and I in turn and in turn, because I managed to turn a hobby into a career, encouraged him to pursue a career that he would enjoy. I'd always thought as a student that you work for a large part of your waking life, so I'd always wanted to do a job that I enjoyed. That's my advice. Pursue where your passions are, follow your dreams, and work as hard as you can.
Dr. Coulier, congratulations. We now continue with our main business for today's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And once again, I call upon Pro-Vice Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Sally Wade, to return to the podium to continue to present to the Deputy Vice Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences. Professor Wade.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Graphic Design, Jack Almond. Also receiving the One Space Media Digital Media Award, Emmanuel Samuel Esareadu. Sanam Berchu. Lewis Ergun. Martina Fragiacomo. Sky Gabriel. Rosie Harris. Samuel Hockley. Valerija Jelnikova. Joyce Lynn Jenkins. Davile Linkovicucci. Tasha Adelia Livingstone. Bethany Lofthouse Mason. And also receiving the CPL Award for Creativity, Tola Janita Line. Gabriela Munoz Dominguez. And also receiving the BAM Award for Industry, Alexandros Pantella. Blessing Ramey. Margarita Releva. Jordan Ricks. Amy Rose. Jake Round. Ekaterina Samashina. Emily Catherine Sams. Amber Smith. Inez Sue Alex Stearman. Benjamin Thorborn. For the award of Master of Arts, Graphic Design and Typography, Paula Adekanye. Mardia Aranzeb. Katrina Angela Bowen. Nusrat Begum Chaumum. Chuwei Chi Chen. Lisa Ann Garner. Alexandra Whiteley. For the award of Masters of Arts in Printmaking, Victoria Louise Barker. Emily Rose Godden. Mark Loney. Paddy Ribeiro. Joe Tunma. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Illustration, Isla Grace Arnold. Rachel Grace Booth. Samuel Peter Bryson. Rebecca Frost. Ching Kwang. Kezia Jessie Hulse. Carissa Jason. Quinian Conant. Hannah Jane Locke. Sophie Milne. Nu Cao Quinn Nguyen. Louise Nuns. Alicia Lauren Walker Pinkney. Amy Robinson. Maisie Clarice Sarah Ruffles. Benjamin Spence. Niall Swarbrick Jones. Lauren Wilson. Zoe Wilson. Cecilia Lauren Wood. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Illustration and Animation, Curtis Lane. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Illustration and Animation, Beatrice Antunes. Raquel Ballesta Arno. Rode Bousset. Emma Louise Cascarina. Rosemary Dorr. Morgan Holstrom. Philippa Castro. Francesca Luisi. Vincent Martins. Diego Moreira Celestino. Joanna Patricia Proenca Pinto. Bridie Lee Smith. Bart Woodster. And Michael Alexander Wadja. For the award of Masters of Arts Illustration and Book Arts, Anya Banyusevich. Lucy Olivia Scott. No. For the award of a Master of Arts Children's Book Illustration, Jessica Claire Bates Barton. And also receiving the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators Beginning Middle End competition, Adam Beer. Sorry? Oh, sorry. I missed you then. Joe Berry. And also receiving the V&A Illustration Award, Sophie Jane Burrows. Laura Chamberlain. Wei Chu. Virginia Shannon Coyne. Victoria Emma Crossman. Victoria Jane Furs. Alison Lynn Gates. Aoife Greenham. Yeah, Rosalind. Yeah. Rosie. Rosie Mary Hain. Christine Mary Hardman. Katie Idle. Yihan Zhang. Irene Kaliomaki. Jonathan Lander. Wei Ting Lu. Julia Miranda. Amy Montecalvo. Sarah Bradshaw Noble. Farron Phillips. Trish Phillips. Madeline Rose Renazeda. Also receiving the Sebastian Walker Prize and the Picture This Picture Book Illustration Award, Alex Rodin. Maria Jose Rodriguez Cano. Thomas William Smith. Anna Alexandra Terreros Martin. Dong Ni Wei. And also receiving the Picture This Picture Book Illustration Award, Bethan Neal Welby. Robin Louise Wilson Owen. And also receiving the Searle Award for Creativity, Kate Winter. Lucy Wynne. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present those who have been awarded higher research degrees. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled A Creative Practice-Based Study of the Application of Metafictic Devices in Postmodern Picture Books, Sing Yuan Chun. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Hand, the Mind and the Book, Lisa Jane Kirkham. Yeah, just this one. And then it's the end. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Systemic Oppression in Contemporary Children's Fantastica Literature, Christopher Owen. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduates for me to present to you today.
Professor Wade, thank you. Graduates, very well done. Many congratulations to you all. There will have been a number of graduates with whom you studied who, for one reason or another, due to other commitments, have been unable to attend this evening's ceremony. But we should still acknowledge their success. So will you join me in their absence in congratulating them on their achievements? We are now nearing the end of our ceremony, but first I should like to ask one of our wonderful new graduates and the recipient of our Student Leader Award earlier this evening, Blessing Ramey, to come to the podium to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all of those receiving awards today. Blessing.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies, gentlemen and fellow graduates, I'm grateful to offer the vote of thanks today from myself on behalf of all the students graduating at this ceremony. I would like to start by congratulating us all for making it this far. Although it was at times far from easy, we kept going and persevered. And for that, we really should be proud, and we all deserve to be celebrated today. A special thanks to our senior staff, personal tutors, course leaders, and lecturers who helped us even beyond their normal teaching hours, providing academic support, emotional support, and continuous engagement and encouragement. Thank you for guiding us through the course of our studies, expanding our knowledge, and helping us reach our full potential. Of course, there are also many staff working behind the scenes who help run the university in all its activity. Faculty staff, student services, library staff, catering team, the employability team, students' union, and many more, who have supported us in more ways than one, each with their own vital role to enable the smooth running of our university, assisting us when needed. From helping us find a book for our subject, providing extracurricular activities such as clubs and societies, to sorting out timetabling issues or giving us employability opportunities. No amount of thanks will be enough for the support and care they provide for us. Lastly, we can't forget our friends, families, colleagues, and loved ones who supported us through our time studying here. When challenges arose, they stood by our side and played an important role in helping us achieve our dreams, providing love and support when we needed it most. Time has flown by, but we made it this far, made new friends, expanded our connections, and made precious memories that we'll never forget. It was a lot of hard work for us creative students. All the hours we put in, the passion and dedication, and it all paid off. Look where we are now. We all come from different walks of life and joined together for this short and memorable period. Now we'll continue on to new horizons, but our memories at Anglia Ruskin will never be forgotten. Now we begin a brand new chapter. Thank you to everyone who made this possible, and again, congratulations to my fellow graduates.
Blessing, thank you, and very well done. I now call for one final time on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to address the new graduates. Deputy Vice-Chancellor.
And now will all those who were presented to me tonight here on stage please stand. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and awards for which you have been presented to me here this evening. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learned into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the ceremony, and I hereby declare proceedings closed. Can I now ask everybody to stand for the academic procession?